There were plenty of weather highlights in the U.S. in February, but one that caught my eye was the huge temperature swing that occurred mid-month in the space of a week or less. And nowhere was this temperature swing bigger than in Oklahoma, where on February 10th, Arctic air moving in over a fresh snowpack produced a temperature of -31 in Nowata, setting a new state record for cold, and in the -20s in nearby Bartlesville and Ponca City. Then, within a week, those locations warmed into the 70s and low 80s, completing a remarkable 100-degree-plus temperature turnaround in 7 days or less, a very rare event. In fact, I checked temperatures over the last 50 years in 20 big cities, from North Dakota and Montana to Texas, the area where such huge temperature changes are most common, and I couldn't find any 100-degree swings in the span of a week, though there were some 90-degree swings. Here's a couple examples from Amarillo, Denver, Omaha, and Bismarck. Now in Pennsylvania, we don't get temperature swings within a 7-day period quite that large. Here's the biggest I could find at the major sites. Orange means it was a temperature increase, blue a temperature decrease. And each of these is its own little story. For example, the big temperature jumps in Harrisburg, Philadelphia, and Scranton all occurred in the second week of March 1990, when record highs in the 80s came just days after morning lows in the teens and single digits. Now for comparison, here's the largest temperature swings within a 7-day span at those places last month. Again, orange means the temperature went up, blue down. And the ups occurred from the 11th or 12th to the near record warmth on the 18th or 19th, the downs from that warmth to the bitter chill on the 23rd. The swings were even bigger at some of the more rural locations. How about the nearly 70-degree jumps in Kane, Ridgway, and Renovo, from well below zero to the 50s or 60s in a week? But then the pendulum swung back, and Shippensburg and York saw temperatures drop as much as 78 degrees from the 18th to the 23rd. Though such large temperature swings in such a short time aren't common, when they do occur, it's usually this time of year. For example, in State College, here's a breakdown by month of all temperature swings of 60 degrees or more in a week or less. The most occur in March, with January and February close behind. Large temperature swings are unheard of in summer and very rare in the fall. Here's that same breakdown for Harrisburg, which is more representative of lower elevations, and it's pretty much the same story. March is the most common month, and there's no record of a 60-degree or more temperature swing in a week or less in Harrisburg from June to December, and records there go all the way back to 1889. Now, of all the major cities, such large temperature swings are actually most common in Pittsburgh, where advancing cold or warm air isn't impeded by the mountains. Even there, the frequency is very low, a little more than once per year on average. Fred's back with the extended forecast next.